Congratulations on 8th grade. I think you're well aware how much I love this movie. I'm just wondering if you could talk about your own introduction to the storyline and just how difficult it was finding your lead.
Um, yeah, I just sort of set out to write a story about how I was feeling and sort of tried to write a bunch of things and at some point discovered that I think I was feeling like a 13-year-old girl. Um, and, it's a big role that's in all, the entire film and in every scene, and it's a very subjective movie, so basically the entire movie is from her perspective. So, yeah, finding her was the whole challenge, and she was actually one of maybe the second or third person I saw. It was Elsie, because I had seen a video of her and called her in, and she was just incredible. Like, there was just no one that played it as active as she did. Every other kid that would read would feel like they were pretending to be shy, and she was the only one that felt like she was pretending to be confident, which is what the role actually is. Um, she played Kayla, because Kayla on the page could seem blank, and she plays her with so much force in her life. So yeah, I remember writing it for her. I didn't, but that's all right.
And obviously she brings so much to it in terms of her performance, but if you could talk about what she brought in terms of simply contemporary 8th grade students, or as we say in this country, grade 8.
You mean just like in specifics?
Yeah, like things that she would have brought. Obviously you're echoing a voice of your
right.
childhood, but she's going to bring in specificity of contemporary.
And really, I wasn't even trying to. I was just trying to serve her voice. I wasn't really trying to echo my childhood or reflect my own experience. And I would just defer to her and say, like, we're trying to do your story. So, the most apparent I remember is I gave her the script and she said, so, yeah, it was stuff like that. But it was just telling me, like, I don't know, like teaching me how to use Snapchat because I had no idea how to use it.
I want to know what that moment felt like, because here you're feeling young. You came up as the internet generation. You feel like you're at the forefront, and you're having to explain for most of your life to older people what the hell is going on. And here you have this precocious kid saying, "Look, older man, this is what's going on."
But I knew that. No, but that was the fun of the script. I knew that even within writing the script. What was so exciting to me was I was seen as this young person on the internet, and I was like, no, I'm not a young person on the internet. Like, you think a 25, or when I was writing it, you think a 24-year-old is a young person on the internet? Incorrect. I'm an old person on the internet. I've been on the internet feeling old for a while, because it's mostly, it's very, you're embarrassing and weird, and they all laugh at you, and it's great.
You've lived with the film in a while. I've mentioned before, I see myself very much as the teacher, the sort of jaded bastard at the end who's just like, go on.
Yeah, with a Diet Coke.
But if you could talk about your own living with this film. Here we've been talking about it since Sundance, how the film has sort of changed for you and how you see the film differently as you continue to watch it.
Yeah, I just see her. I just see the performances. That's what, what's nice is that the sort of my hand in it just falls away, and I stop seeing the direction or any of those choices and just see the performances. And I really, really can enjoy the performances, 100 times more. But what do I see it as? I just see her. That's all I kind of see. I'm saying I see everybody, but I'm just saying, like, the movie just becomes more and more about this performance she gives, which is just absolutely incredible. And the more I spend time with Elsie, and she changed, she's 15 now, and she isn't what she was when she filmed this. The more Kayla and her become separate, and that's magical and sad and heartbreaking.
Magical, sad, and heartbreaking. It definitely sounds like a good description of this film. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you, Jay.